Hey Pirates!
Welcome to this week's special Halloween Spyglass episode.
We're introducing 2 more anchors this week.
I'm Cooper.
And I'm Haley. We're super excited to join Sydney and Angie today.
This is an episode you won't want to miss. Let's get started. To start off, let's talk about homecoming. The football game on Friday was tons of fun, complete with floats and the announcements of the homecoming court.
The freshman homecoming pair was Emerson Jackway and Jocelyn Ocampo Mateo.
For the sophomore class, it was Liam Burton and Jonah Smith.
Earl Bump and Ben Jackway won for the junior class.
And for the senior class, Cooper Hess and Ray Ruane were crowned homecoming king and queen.
A big shout out to the class presidents and advisors for making the floats possible.
The fun continued on Saturday with the homecoming dance. We had a great student turnout and everyone had a blast at the disco.
Want to learn about a career in firefighting and EMT? HOSA, our organization for future health professionals, is hosting a lunch with the local firefighter this Friday in room 22. Bring your lunch and stop by to learn more about this career.
Homecoming featured some amazing music. With more, here's Matilda and Tegan with What Are You Listening To?
What are you listening to?
What am I listening to now?
Take off your idols. Take off the runway. Take off the
I'm
Kanye.
listening
Take off the
to
Sandro Pay 5.
Gangster's Paradise by Coolio.
Oh my god, what are you listening to?
I'm listening to Whatever We Feel by Sammy Ray and the Friends.
What's the vibe?
It's very funky and they're very saxophone and funk, so they're fun. I highly recommend them.
I've been listening to a lot of Miles Davis. So some jazz.
Yeah, any other jazz recommendations?
John Coltrane, the Miles Davis Quintet. I'm a fan of Thelonious Monk. Straight ahead, 60s jazz is kind of my jam.
Putting me on the spot, I love The Cure. And so Phoebe Bridgers, The Cure, Taylor Swift, listen to Midnights, stream Midnights. Ooh, Belle and Sebastian.
Ooh.
Can I say my favorite song?
Yes.
My favorite song is Little Lou, Ugly Jack, Prophet John. I love that song.
What happened to Cooper?
Who could have done this? I don't know. I guess we should just continue with the broadcast.
Moving on to upcoming events, on this Monday, October 31st, there will be a Halloween costume contest at lunch in the Quad.
Check your email for the form to sign up. The categories are classic, scary, funny, creative, staff, and group and couple costumes.
Winners of each category will receive a Tacos Day gift card with everyone who signs up will be considered for the best costume.
Now we have some spooky interviews for you all.
Good afternoon. And who do I have here? McCrae.
Joaquin Cuellar.
Mason. I'm Gavin.
My name's Elle.
Lucas.
Sean Christopher Tomlinson.
This is Lucas Atwin Wilson. Yep, and this is Carson Alexander Risley.
What are you gonna be for Halloween this year?
Perry the Platypus from Phineas and Ferb.
A pirate? I have no idea yet.
I'm gonna be Charlie Brown's bad ghost costume.
Why?
Because it's easy.
I'm gonna wear an old mask, and I'm gonna go outside and scare kids.
Good to hear. What are you guys gonna be for this Halloween?
He's gonna be the Cookie Monster. Yeah, Cookie Monster and Elmo.
What would you say is your favorite candy?
40 inches of fun.
That's a hard question.
Jelly beans.
Oh, you weirdo.
Jelly beans.
No.
Jelly beans. If you want to book Halloween.
Everything.
Is there one particular that you like more than the other?
No, just everything.
So you'd say your favorite candy is candy?
Yeah.
Swedish fish.
It's a bold choice.
If you want to book Halloween spirit, then yeah, candy corn, but like.
Definitely Twix.
Candy draft. Let's go.
let's go.
Okay, I go first. Kit Kat.
Honeycomb bars.
Senior quotes and shoutouts are due November 4th. Check your emails for the form to submit your quotes and shoutouts to be featured in the...
Next up, we have Rowan and Joss with sports.
Hi Pirates, just me this week. Today we are covering 3 big games from the last week. Last week was our very own homecoming game on the 21st. JV played a very good game with a final score of 28-0, gaining their 3rd win of the season. The varsity did not have quite as much success as the Pirates fell to Templeton with a score of 9-27. Here is guard and defensive line player Hunter Whitson with more.
The game didn't go as well as we wanted it to. We didn't live up to expectations. We were preparing all week and it just didn't go the way we wanted it to, but next week we're hoping to prepare for Cabrillo, win on senior night, and have good momentum going into the... I'd like to give a shout out to my offensive line, which would be Nick Reed, Titan Pop, Brody Rust, Jose Salazar, my quarterback Nikki Johnson, running back Nami Hogue, and my wide receiver Aiden Blackwood.
Thanks, Hunter. Now we have boys and girls water polo. These games were senior night games. On the 20th, the boys played against Atascadero and lost a very close game with a final score of 8-7. It was an exciting battle the whole game, with the 2 teams trading possession and holding it close until the end. However, when the girls played Atascadero, they won with a very successful score of 13-6, taking advantage of their possession in every quarter and ending their senior night game with a very well-played game. Thanks, Pirates. That's all we have for you this week. Back to the desk with Sydney and Angie.
Piggybacking off of sports, today is football senior night.
The theme for the new game is color throw. Wear a white t-shirt to the game.
Make sure you are wearing all white, and if you're in the student section, because there will be a color throw at the game that may dye clothing.
ASB will have a booth from 6:30 to 7:30 with face paint and accessories.
Now let's go over to Lena with Ag Corner.
Hello, I'm Lana Myers, and welcome to this week's segment of Ag Corner. Starting off with Old Business, our chapter held our annual pumpkin carving contest. This Wednesday, we had Halloween-themed food, spent time with friends, and laughed a lot. There were 3 design categories: most agricultural-related, most traditional, and most creative. The winners of these categories were awarded spooky prizes. It was the bomb diggity, and I can't wait for next week's activity. On Thursday, October 20th, the Anatomy and Vet Science classes were given a demonstration by Katrina Sanders, an MBHS graduate. Katrina is an equine myofacial release therapist, and the classes got a glimpse into her career. She performed an evaluation and treatment of Miss Flint's horse, Patches. Thanks, Katrina. Next week, we have new business. Our next FFA meeting is on Wednesday, November 2nd. This meeting will take place in Miss Flynn's room at lunch. While it takes place, FFA members will discuss business from the past month and also upcoming events. On to more upcoming events, students who have earned their Green Hand or chapter degree will be recognized at a banquet on November 16th at 6 p.m. That's it for this week's segment of Ag Corner.
Not again! How is this happening?
Who's murdering our anchors? Here's Eli to investigate.
From these suspects, who do you think would be the killer?
Probably that girl.
That one. That. Definitely right here. Definitely killer.
I don't know. I'm guessing her, because she interviewed me.
I feel like the blondie. The blondie looks sad.
Oh, should I have my head down?
I guess that's all for today, Pirates. Guess we'll never know who the murderer is.
Miss Molina, please stand up.
No.
I'm arresting you.
No!
I'm the news anchor.
What? No, you can't do